Okay, this is my 34th mega box of 2025 Topps Holiday Baseball cards. Um, let's see what we got. I'm excited for the start of the baseball season. I think this is probably one of my favorite times of the year. Um, for other reasons in the past too, but more so for baseball now. I mean, always for baseball, but there were like always some things like the Masters golf tournament. I think what comes up in a month or two, the NFL draft, and I think those things used to happen earlier. I don't remember. Um, but yeah, so I that was always this time of year. I always looked forward to because there were so many fun things happening, and baseball season starting soon. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really curious to see how they use the ABS because the umpires are getting they're getting brutalized out there. The players, it's obvious that a lot of these players know the strike zone better than the ump. And if you think about it, the player actually has a little better view of it too. Jose Ramirez on the ornament. Yeah, if they go with this system the way they are, with the way that they're letting the ump call the pitch, I've got to believe at some point or another they're going to sit there and say, okay, let's just let ABS call the pitch and signal the ump, and they make the call. I mean, this is ridiculous. So they definitely need to do something about this pretty quick. Uh, Plus, I mean, I think the players are kind of having fun with this ABS the way they're doing it right now. So yeah, they're it's just got to stop. They just got to go straight to the ABS. This is ridiculous. So yeah, I'm real curious if they really intend to go with this challenge system throughout the season. I realize I will say one thing, that a lot of these guys are going, it's spring training, and I um we got something there. We got something there. I'm not sure if that's a, it looks like a red chrome, maybe? That would be numbered to 5. Maybe an orange? Could be an orange. That's to 25. Wow. Okay. Good pack. Um, Excuse me. Xander Bogarts. But yeah, now I've kind of lost my, obviously, we got, because I've been saying we're kind of due for a low numbered chrome. So it's good to get. I think I've got. Oh yeah, it looks like orange now that I see it on the top there, a little bit shining out. Um, yeah, there's just no way they can do this throughout the season. And what I was saying is that guys are taking chances at spring training. Have fun with it right now, kind of in that mentality. What do you got to lose? That kind of thing. Um, you might not see as many of these challenges during the season because I don't know if they have a limit. I don't know the full details. I would assume there's a limit to the challenges. If you lose the challenge, you can't just challenge all game long or something like that. So yeah, I would think you'll see players be a little more careful once they get to that point. But yeah, right now, and even if players are more careful, it's going to be rough on the umpires in the regular season, and it's a waste of time. It's just a waste of time. Just let the ABS make the call. This takes so much out of the game human error, and if you can challenge the ABS, of course, obviously that would be still in place. But if it's close, nobody's going to challenge the ABS. So, yeah, it's just ridiculous. They want to speed up the games. Let's go to straight to the ABS. Have the umps wear an earpiece where the ABS signals the call, just like that, and the ump makes the verbal call. Adley Rushman, Paul Skeens, Brent Rooker, Matt Strom, Jacob Wilson, Juan Soto, and let's see what we got here. That is, it looks red, but you can't really be sure. I'm saying that's red. That's red. I'm going with that's red. Okay. 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 White. Could be Orioles. I'd be all right with that, I think. I'm not sure. Twins, maybe. Rangers. Oh, Cleveland Guardians. Jose Ramirez, obviously. Right? Do I have? It's not Ramirez because I have a Ramirez in the green. I'm assuming that's Cleveland. Chicago, maybe? No, it looks like the Cleveland C. Angel Martinez, rookie. Oh, it's a paper parallel. Oh. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. I'm all right with that. Angel Martinez, a rookie. I mean, and Topps is actually pretty good about the guys they put in their sets. And yeah, you can feel pretty good if you get a rookie out of like a 200 card set like this, where, they're not going to have just every rookie. You can feel pretty good about the rookies that top picks to put in the set. Numbered to 10, okay? So the red foils are numbered to 10, 7 of 10. Not bad. Not bad. And our Jose Ramirez, there's our snowflake. Wow. Okay. Good way to start on that box. Make sure I get a thick enough holder here. It's a little thicker card. Yeah. I want to see if I got, do I also have the big ones, or this one will work. Okay. Wow. Interesting. I was thinking we would do the red chrome, and I'm assuming those are numbered to 5, but I don't remember. I mean, I don't know, I should say. I think that was what they were in for a lot of sets. Wow. Okay, so other than Menorah, I had a Menorah of Yamamoto to 8. So this is my. I'll have to figure out what this one. This might be. Excuse me just a second here. Okay. So he's not that young. He's 24, which that's all right. It could be 23. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be 24. But still, it's a rookie, so that's always good. Okay. Wow. And I had been saying, and I was just saying in another video that I hadn't hit a paper in a while. A paper parallel. numbered. In like 2 out of the first few boxes I opened, I hit or maybe a handful, I hit 2 purple to 99 paper parallels. So not bad. Good start. I forgot to look at the numbers on the back here. See if I got anything for my set. I only need 3 cards, so I know them in my head. I probably should just flip those because I'll be looking at the back. Wow, good start. Yeah, I kind of figured I was due a low numbered parallel. I was thinking chrome, but I know I was due a paper too. I hadn't had a paper for a while. Ben Rice, Taylor Ward, Zebby Matthews, Chris Bryant, Corey Seager, Byron Buxton, Matt Olson, Zach Wheeler, Chris Sale. Be nice I get that set finished. Mookie Betts on the silver. Might be maybe a $20 card, maybe more. I don't know. Just a total guess because I have no idea how good of a rookie prospect he is. I think just numbered to 10 and a rookie maybe makes that a $20 card. Zach DeCenzo, Gerardo Perdomo, Salvador Perez, Yusei Kikuchi, Marcelo Mayer, JT Realmuto, Pete Crow Armstrong, Matt Chapman, and Luis Robert Jr. And our short print is Dylan Cruz. That's not bad. Christian Campbell, Augustin Ramirez, Cal Raleigh, Ian Happ, Willie Adames, Luis Castillo, Angel Martinez, there's the man. Josh, is that Josh or? Yeah, Josh Young. Jose Altuve. And our silver is Edgar Carrero, maybe. Jordan Westberg, Nick York. Is it Nick? Because I know there's somebody named Mick. Yeah, I guess it's Nick. Okay. Spencer Schwellenbach, Trey Turner, Jay Langoliers, Darren Baker. There's the man. Shohei. Michael Harris, Christian Yelich, and our second snowflake. This is really interesting. Wyatt Langford. About the first 10, 15 boxes, mega boxes, probably about the first 10. I think just about all of them had 2 of the short prints. Since that time, I've been overwhelmingly getting the snowflakes 2 per box. And usually what that means is if you get 2 snowflakes, you get 1 short print. And like I said, the first 10 boxes I opened, I think maybe a dozen, I was getting like all like two short prints and one snowflake. So I assumed the snowflakes were. Now I'm thinking the other way, but it's probably even. But yeah, interesting. I've been getting a lot of two snowflake boxes. Yeah, I'm not crazy about the way they do the snowflake and even the short print. The short prints are too common at one per box. I think they need to make those a little less common, even the base short print, because I know there's a tougher one like the Jazz Chisholm Jr. there and the Hidden Else. And the Hidden Else, I mean, the biggest mistake they made there was where they made 5 cards of each player. There's 5 players in the set, and they did 5 of each player. So, and I don't know, I would suspect maybe that one of the 5 is maybe harder to get than the others. I don't know if they did something there. Um, but yeah, I'm not crazy about the way they do some of these inserts. I'd like to see them be just a little tougher. Um, and with the parallel inserts, I'd like to see the whole set. I mean, it's only a 200 card set, and most of the players are good players or rookies. So yeah, I'd like to see them do the whole set when it comes to the parallels. Um, Aaron Judge, Kettle Marte, Royce Lewis, Ceddanne Rafaela, Luis Arias, Matt Shaw, Chase Dollander. Is that one? Yeah, that's one I needed right there. There's a good one. Okay. Mark that off my list. Yeah. Okay. 2 more. I know one of them's Bobby Witt. That's card 100. There's Nick Kurtz. And the other is 144. And Ellie De La Cruz. And Ozzy Albies on the silver. So that's nice. He's got one, but that's a good sign because maybe I might be about to hit the other 2. There's Jace Young, Vladimir Guerrero. There it is, right there. How about that? Okay. Called that. Excuse me. Now we just need 144. Yeah, that's what's nice about the cases. Um, the way Topps does the collation, what is it? There's 20 boxes per case. So you're getting about 80 cards. So what, every just a little over 2 and maybe a third of a box. So what's that figure out to? About 6 sets per box, per case, excuse me. And I wouldn't be surprised if you get exactly that. They're really good about the collation. So that's one benefit about buying the case. You're not going to have a lot of extras um, because of how good they do the collation, unless something's changed. Because I know in the past you could always count on getting sets out of the cases and stuff like that. Yeah, Fanatics is liable to have changed anything. Spencer Strider, Sandy Alcantara, and I was just thinking that's the card I needed. There it is. There it is. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, and that shows you the collation, the way Topps does the collation. I had a feeling it was just going to be one box would knock them all out, and there you go. Very good. Ryan Helsley, Spencer Steer. That's great. I always like finishing a set. Um, George Kirby, Rafael Devers. Austin Hayes on the light blue. Kind of curious to see how Devers does this year. Maybe with a little more stability and knowing his role and everything and settling in with the team. I wouldn't be surprised if he hit around 300 and still put up the power numbers that he always had. Okay, there's a purple, and that doesn't surprise me because I kind of been feeling like we were due a purple. As far as I know, the purple is only one set. One, they don't do like a sparkle and a green version, as far as I know. I don't remember what the ones I got are. I got them set off to the side over here. Um, but I only had two of the purples, and they're numbered to 299. And I've got what, one, two, three, six green, and that's a technically it's 100. It's a 200 card or what 198 card set. Um, because there's two versions, but still, I shouldn't have as many more than those than I do of the purple. So I was due a purple, but I'll take any chrome. I'd rather have a chrome other than a player worn card, player worn jersey card. I don't mind the bats so much because they're game used, but the player worn, that's ridiculous. They got to get rid of those. Oh, a little extra, kind of peeking out there. Giancarlo Stanton, Adrian Del Castillo, Pete Alonso. Real curious to see how he does with my Orioles. Jason Dominguez. He should thrive. With that lefty heavy lineup, uh, yeah, he should thrive. Yu Darvish. Hoping for a bounce back season from Adley, too. That was rough. Austin Riley. Austin Wells. You got to figure what is Basalo, I think his name is, or yeah, Basalo. Um, they got to figure they're going to probably put him behind the plate a lot. Uh, See if that makes a difference for Adley. Okay, let's see what we got. There's Mike Trout. Oh, it's a silver. Oh, there. Okay, okay. Sick. The silver is Nick Gable. I was like, wait, what? Okay. And our purple. What is that? Is that Yankee? I can't really see it. My eyes aren't what they get. Oh, is that the old time Mariner hat? That's what it is, I think. Yeah. Ryan Bliss. $2.99. Nice. It's a rookie. Always take that. And I'd rather get a chrome than, like I said, the player worn jersey. So I think, the purple are kind of growing on me too. I like the green because it's just a little brighter color. Um, yeah, the purple should have been a little lighter, just a little lighter. Oops. Oh, I think I just broke that one. Oh. Oh, that's too thick. It's too loose. For the time being, this is all right. I'm running out of room here. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get a little more organized here and get the right size. That's more for one of the relic cards. Tyler Soderstrom, Justin Henry Malloy, keep it on camera here. Evan Carter, Cole Reagans, Tomoyuki Sagano, Sal Frelick, Ronald Acuna Jr., Bryce Harper, Garrett Crochet, and our blue metallic is Fernando Tatis Jr. And our last, but good box. I'm happy with that one. Got a number to 10 red foil, completed the set, and got a chrome. Yeah, that's a good box. This is probably our silver, I would imagine. I think we needed another one. There's Roki. There's Shohei. Mookie. Yeah, a lot of Dodgers in this set. Ozzy Albies. Brett Lauder. Jackson Merrill. It's just crazy that, like, you got Mookie Betts on the team, and he's what, the 7th best player on the team, maybe? I don't know. Wow, yeah. Sean Burke, Tyler Locklear, Stephen Kwan, Brett Lauder on the silver or holiday glitter, excuse me. That's what they're called. Great box. Thank you.